into too many ash spawn.
You aren't here with bad news regarding my husband, are you?
Let's try that again.
Bear it. It's been a long time since I walked the Ashlands.
Yeah,
A few
come on.
months ago. They sent it back to me recently.
Was it aboard a ship? Was it aboard a ship?
Yes. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
How do you know?
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
Reavers? I'll see if I can find the book for you.
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom.
That's a bit presumptuous on your part. I could have lost all sorts of stuff. Alright, so chatting with you is a bit buggy, isn't it?
My husband is second counselor, so I certainly had the means to reward. Perhaps our town isn't as grand
Who's
as
your husband?
Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
You worry much on your husband's behalf.
He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Oh, we cannot get through a conversation with you without problems, can we? I don't know if it's... Is it just you? Perhaps you should return to Morrowind.
I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. I assure you, unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings.
You haven't told him how you feel.
I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock.
Come on. Alright. Where are you from originally?
Admiral and I lived in Blacklight.
Come on, please. Can we just do this? Can I just... You know what? I don't want to talk to you. I'm sure you're very interesting, but I don't want to talk to you, okay?
To reward you if you find my folio.
Oh, shut up. Right. People, let's go find out what reavers are. Miscellaneous. Hello, Strident Squall. Well, where is this wreck? Alright, let me make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. No, this is all we should be seeing. A quest marker, but we're not. Okay. Who are you?
Here we reclaim what faithless minds have stolen.
So this is the Earthstone. Let's see what's going on here.
Far from ourselves, he grows ever near to us.
Alright.
Our eyes once were blinded, now through him do we see.
Something strange is going on here.
Our hands
Oh dear.
once were idle.
Now,
That seems inadvisable.
oh,
Fascinating. By touching
when
the stone.
the
Ah, so you are able to resist the effect by exerting your will. Fascinating. I would not advise touching the stone again. The effects of repeated contact could be... Unless, of course, you'd like to contribute to my investigation, which could be very enlightening to observe you.
that they have forgotten.
Who are you?
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here?
I'm looking for someone named Mirak.
Mirak. It sounds familiar,
Yeah.
and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
Ever near to us.
What are these people doing?
Building something, clearly, and yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish.
Have you tried stopping this?
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on. And I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
What can you tell me about Morrowind?
It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived.
Excellent. If we can see some silt striders in full Skyrim graphics, that'd be quite cool.
It's the homeland of the Dunmer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Vivek and Aldrul. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
You can tell me a lot, apparently.
There is the big island of Ardenfell and the coastal mainland. House Belonic has its properties on Vardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself. Red Mountain dominates the island. Every now and then, ash and debris from an eruption land on our shores. You are too young to remember the Nereid. He defeated Degathur and saved us all from the Blight.
That was the plot of Morrowind.
When the city of Vivek was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild. We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again. The ignorant think it is only a place of ash and lava. It has rolling green plains and swamps and verdant hills, too.
Alright.
Are we done? I thought so.
That we might remember.
Okay, so something creepy is going on with this town. It would appear that the denizens are being terrorized by whoever or whatever Mirak may be. He invades their minds, and yet they can never quite place him. And where is that damn ship? This is going to bug me forever. So, that's the temple all the way there. Bloody hell, I've got a ways to go, haven't I? And yet, I want to find her folio. I mean, is that it? Is that the wreck of the Strident Squall? I can't risk it.
We don't run into too many ash spawn out here.
I do. I want to see what they are. Let's carry on. Hello.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'm not going to ask everyone if they know someone called Mirak, because it's pretty obvious what the pattern will be, isn't it? Right, hang on. Map. Not quite sure how to get out of this various village? Various village? What even is that? Those aren't words. Well, they are words, but they don't fit together very well. Let's see what's in this temple. Then we'll try and get out there into the wilds. Ooh. So many ash yams. I get the feeling that this is like the most common food. It's easy for them to grow. And so by God they'll grow it, even if it is disgusting.
Attendant, why has the door to the lower level been locked? Locked? Are you certain, Elder? Of course I'm certain. I wished to bless the tombs with the monthly invocation, but I couldn't get the door to open. I'm certain it's only stuck, Elder. I'll speak to Glover Mallory and see if he can take a look at it.
Who are you?
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here. Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb?
What are the ancestral tombs?
They're where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains.
Why can't you use the tomb?
Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
I'll cleanse the tomb for you.
Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb.
Weren't you just wondering why you couldn't get into the... Okay. What exactly are the reclamations?
The reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before.
The false tribunal?
Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations.
How do the Dunmer bury their dead? Also, isn't this music so creepy?
The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead, or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning. Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard for compassion.
The beginning of what, may I ask? I mean, you people live for hundreds of years. What kind of excruciatingly long prologue is that? So, alright, clear the temple. See, this is showing up, so it is working. Yes, I'm going to obsess about this, you know it's true. So, I can see that, but I cannot see the... Okay, I'm going to assume that it's that then. Because that looks like a ship. I'll check it out later. Alright, door. Alright, what am I doing? Let's not waste time. Let's get in there and see what these ash spawn look like. You be careful there, my hired friend. Oh my gosh. They look creepy. But they die all the same. God. Horrid monsters. Oh gosh, they can launch fire, can they? Ooh, ebony ore. Wow. Hang on, let me... So they all drop... Well, they could be a potentially good source of income then, really, if I wasn't already loaded. Whoops. You cannot escape me. Fuck, they're horrible. Alright. How many are there? God, you know... Sorry if I seem a bit distracted. I'm playing another Skyrim character now, who has... Oh, this one has a name. That's because you're my friend, sorry.